Welcome to Forever Fabulous, featuring RENAE Olivia, your fashion, beauty, and lifestyle creator, empowering women to view aging as a privilege, not a crisis, and making Mondays magical right here on the Fashion and Beauty TV network, giving you affirmations for the week ahead every Monday on Forever Fabulous.
Hi, my name is RENAE Olivia, and I'm so happy that you're here joining me. And my show really is all about embracing aging as a privilege, not a crisis, and really empowering women to feel free to break the societal norms of those things that people hate when we age or they supposedly hate when they age. We really want to empower women and say that aging is a privilege. So on my very first episode, I have my friend at Evolving 50, Lisa Cooper. I met her virtually on Instagram, and then thankfully we went on an influencer trip to Napa and we just bonded, and she's amazing. So I can't wait for you to meet her as well. But in this episode, we're going to talk about fashion trends and makeup trends that really are flattering for all women, especially women in their midlife. I'm really excited. So I'm going to bring Lisa on, and she's going to help with my little fashion tips and tricks as well. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. A little nervous, but that's okay. We're going to get through it.
Congratulations on your show. This is so fun.
Oh, thanks, Lisa. And thank you for joining me. Lisa really does have amazing makeup tips and skincare advice for everyone. So the very first thing I want to say is that you really should know your body shape, body type. Mine personally is an hourglass shape, so I really know what works for me. But in this episode, I wanted to showcase fashion trends that really are great for every body type. Lisa, what's your body type before we really get into it?
I'm more of a rectangle. I'm more straight, I think.
Okay, so these are going to work well with your body type, and really the majority of body types. The first thing is the wrap dress. I love a good wrap dress because they're versatile and they can be adjusted to fit your specific body type. And I love it because it accentuates the waist, which we love. One of the things I would say when you're looking for a wrap dress is look for ones with the V neckline, because this will help elongate the neck, and then it also draws attention to the décolleté, which also balances out your proportions. So I feel like it's really flattering. I love a good wrap dress. So that's the first trend that I love. The second one, I actually live for this one, the high-waisted bottoms. I'm actually wearing my high-waisted jeans right now. But why they work is they really do elongate your legs. They're flattering. And again, it accentuates your waist, which is really, really important. And then some of the styling tips that you should think of is you want to be able to tuck your top in, or you can wear crop tops like you saw in the intro. I had like a crop top on, but because I had like sort of the higher waist, you're going to feel much more comfortable in a crop top, and it looks better with the high-waisted. And a lot of times, especially the ones I'm wearing in this picture, you're really only going to see a very small proportion of the skin. So you're still going to be comfortable. But I think they look better with crop tops. What do you think, Lisa?
You know, I think they do. I think it looks fabulous. But one of the questions I have, so one of the things that I am insecure about is my middle, my stomach. So I don't like to show any skin or wear a crop top. So but I do like the high waisted. So what's another option if you don't want to tuck or wear?
So you don't like tucking them either?
No, if it's a loose top, maybe.
So I'm wearing actually a blouse with the high-waisted, and when you tuck that, it's really going to be fine. The one I'm wearing in the picture is more form-fitting, but you can wear the blousier, and just make sure you tuck it. You don't want to have like too much bulk around the waist. That's all.
Yeah, then it accentuates it even more in
Exactly.
the area. Okay. And I do love a wrap dress too. Those are my go-to.
So the next thing you want to remember is layering, and layering just adds that depth and interest to an outfit. And again, it helps to balance out your proportions. The only thing I would say with this is to try to use longer cardigans and jackets to create the vertical lines, and it just helps to slim and lengthen the torso. And then you can play with the fun styles. Like I have on really ripped jeans, and what's funny about these ripped jeans is they got the most views on my Instagram or my Facebook. I think it had like 20 million views because people hated my jeans. But you have
That's
to kind
great.
of play with fashion's supposed to be fun. So, you as long as you're comfortable and happy, that's my advice. Be happy.
That's great advice.
Yeah. So the next thing is tailored blazers. If you look in my closet, I swear I have the most items I have in my closet are blazers. I feel like it just adds structure and polish to your outfit and really creates that illusion of like the small waist, broad shoulders kind of feel. And then my only thing with that is if you don't have a belt or it doesn't cinch, you can add the belt over the blazer like I did in this picture. And if you pair it with jeans or trousers, it's just like a really easy, effortlessly chic outfit when you walk out the door. I'm like all blazers all day.
Yes, yes. What do you think about all the cropped blazers now? That's such a big trend right now.
That is a huge trend right now. I have not gotten into it yet, but don't count me out. Do you have one, Lisa?
I do. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
I do like it.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna have to try that out because that I haven't tried yet. I love a new trend to try. And then my last, overall tip I would say for flattering items are the midi and the maxi dresses. Listen, we all have like insecurities. One of my insecurities is my thighs. Like I work out 7 days a week. My thighs are really not my go-to thing I like to show off. So for me, I feel like the midi maxi dresses are really flattering and I feel comfortable with like a nice pencil skirt right above the knee or like a dress right above the knee. For me, that makes me feel super comfortable. Like you were saying, Lisa, yours is not really your stomach area. Mine is my thighs. So do I still wear shorts? Of course, but my go-to is a nice midi dress. And I think when you want to look for dresses, you want to, play with the fun colors or prints. And I think it helps with, making your wardrobe a little bit more fun. So those are what I think. What do you think? Did you like those?
Yeah, they're great tips for sure. And for me personally, they're all great for my body type, but it sounds like they are for most body types.
Yeah. So I tried to pick things that really would be flattering to most body types. But again, what I want to reiterate is that you really want to look at your personal style and what makes you happy, because I feel really strongly about if you're confident in what you're wearing, as far as what I put on here, that, your comfort, if it fits well, if it's a quality piece, you're going to walk out the door feeling so much more confident. And confidence really is a way to really feel and look more attractive. That's just my personal opinion. I don't care what other people say, because trust me, Lisa, you know this, when we're on social media, people will tell you they don't like something and that you look terrible or you're too old to wear something. And I am not about it and I will not tolerate it. Nope.
No, that's awesome. I love that. It's one of the best things about you. You do you all the time.
Okay, so we're going to quickly take a commercial break and be right back.
There's a couple things I'd like to say to you. After all the crazy things that we've been through, I needed you in the dead of night, the wake of the day, first broken light. and blind I'd fall, I'd follow you. I never realized how much I needed you.
Comfort. What we deliver by delivering.
Okay, so we're back and we're gonna get to know Lisa a little bit better. Lisa, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm Lisa, evolving over 50. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the socials. So I share my beauty tips for mature women, everything from skincare, makeup, hair, you name it, across the board. And then I share a little bit of beauty. I'm sorry, of fashion and wellness lifestyle as well. But Renee asked me to come on to share some of my favorite makeup tips for mature skin.
Yes, so I'm super excited to hear, so we can get right into it.
Yeah. So it's hard to just pick your top tips, but here's what I would tell you if you came to me and asked me, what can I do to make my makeup look best on my mature skin? So the first thing is skin prep. Your makeup just isn't going to look as good if you don't take care of your skin first. And you have to know your skin too. So most women, not all, but most mature women start to develop very dry, dull skin. Sure, some people still have oily skin. So you want to use the right products for your type of skin. So you want to use, a gentle cleanser and a nice serum and a moisturizer, but a moisturizer that's not too heavy if you're going to wear foundation underneath, or it can get cakey. So skin prep first, a good sunscreen and primer will help as well to really help that makeup last throughout the day. Eyes are a big one. For me, I have very hooded eyes, which again is a very common thing for mature skin. I mean, you can have hooded eyes as a teenager as well, but it tends to be, gravity, right? everything's coming down.
Everything comes down.
Right? So you want your eyes to look bigger, brighter, and whiter, and just have everything look more opened up. So the first thing is, if you do have a hooded eye, the biggest thing is we want to make sure we're not just putting eyeshadow in our crease, because as soon as you open your eye, it's going to disappear. So you want to put it way above your crease and way higher than you ever think you need to. And you just want to blend up and out. Just think everything up. You want a lifted look. So that's my first tip, especially for a hooded eye. And I usually just do a neutral shade up. You can probably see it here, up in here.
Yeah, I was going to say, because for me, when I do the crease, it's always the darker shade I put in the crease, but you're saying put a neutral shade in the top part.
Yes. And if you're putting too dark of a shade, it's really going to make your eyes look recessed even more. So you got to be careful in that crease. Like I have switched over the years of putting darker here and going darker on my lid here.
Oh, that's interesting.
And out and up in this corner. And then I put lights in the inside. So definitely that was something that I changed in my 40s. But you have to play around, and like you were saying, fashion should be fun. So should makeup. Like do what you're most comfortable with. But it is time to start, even late 30s, start looking at changing your makeup routine a little bit.
Yep.
And then the other thing for eyes, always use a eyelash curler. It makes such a huge difference with a good mascara that's going to lengthen, curl. Again, it's going to make your eyes pop and look so much bigger. And then tight lining. I tight line and wear mascara almost every day, even if I wear.
What do you mean tight
So
lining?
tight line is the line that's inside your water line. And
Okay.
you want to get way up in there to the base of your lashes. It makes such a huge difference. I have many videos on my social media showing like one without and one with.
Yeah, I've actually seen it. I didn't know it was called tight lining.
Yeah, it's called tight lining. So you just want to get way up in there into the lashes. And you can even skip eyeliner on the top if you just waterline, and your eyes are going to look so much bigger and brighter. I can't even tell you. So those are my main tips for eyes.
Okay. So can I just add one?
Yeah.
So okay, first of all, my lashes are terrible. So I get lash extensions.
Mhm.
It's not for everybody, and it's actually really bad for your natural lashes. But for me, that's what works. But the one thing I'm loving is the Lumify drops, which really brighten your eyes. And obviously don't use it every day. But like if you have a special event or something, you should use it. It just brightens your eye just automatically.
Yeah, amazing. Those are amazing. Yeah.
All right. So that's for our eyes.
Okay. What are we going to next? What was next?
Where's our slide?
Where's the slide? There it is. Blush. So many women are afraid of blush. So as we age, our skin becomes more dull, and we need color to our face.
Yes.
For that youthful look. Don't be afraid of blush. I love blush. Put on more blush than you think you need. So here's my tips with blush. So you want to keep like right where the pupil is. You don't want to go in here, and you don't want to go too low because it will drag your face down. Right? For what I said, everything up, lifted. So I typically start right about here, and I just start blending around the apples. Again, don't go down here and
just on the top of the apple.
Yeah, I even will blend it into my eyes just so it's all blended. And if you look at all these celebrities, you will see they are wearing blush. And you can even go across the top of your nose. And I even go right underneath my eye, like with whatever's left at the end, especially if I'm doing a pink. You just want it to all blend together, but you need that pop of color.
Yes. So one of the trends that I saw recently is the lots of right on the apple, not too low, but it's supposed to give you that youthful, like, I don't know, glow.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Right.
You have to be careful you don't go in too far and then down too far. Like you could see I probably go to about right here on mine and just keep blending that all in. You know, and I have bronzer and contour. Today I don't have contour, but bronzer on underneath it because you don't want stripes either. You don't want your contour or bronzer and then the blush and then you want it to blend.
No, I think that's great. The other thing that I do, first I want to ask you on what you think about highlighters for women over 50.
Yeah, I love a highlighter. So here's the thing with highlighter, shimmers, glitter. Again, do what makes you comfortable. I love a shimmer. I don't necessarily love a glitter. A shimmer can be beautiful. I love a shimmer highlighter high up on my cheekbone in the corner of my eyes, just a small amount under the arch of my eyebrow. So definitely.
I love it too. And just a little thing I learned also is I've been putting like this pink glow on the tip of like the bridge of my nose because it's supposed to kind of act like you've been in the sun a little bit and gives you that extra glow. So I've been liking that lately for summer.
Yeah, it's fun. Summer makeup is my favorite for sure. There's so much you can do.
But yeah, sunscreen is super important for everybody. I don't care how old you are. Yeah. Okay, so then foundation is next. What are your tips on foundation?
Okay, foundation, less is more. as we mature, we really want to stay away from heavy foundations. They're going to look more cakey. They might sit in your fine lines and wrinkles. You can use a brush. You can use a beauty blender. I always like to start out in this area because usually this is the area that you need it the most, and then blend out from there. You even want to go down, never stop at you want it to go down. Make sure you're getting the right shade. You may have to switch shades during the seasons. All of those little things are important, but blend with all your makeup.
Okay, so we're going to jump to one more commercial and then come back and maybe take some questions if there are some questions out there. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. Yay, we're back. Okay, so before I get into the question part of the show, I did want to give a little affirmation. I'm all about affirmations. I love them. But mine is, I am embracing this transition in midlife with grace and strength. What do you think, please?
I love that.
But I think we all have to we have to give ourselves grace. Listen, aging is not all that fun sometimes, but what is the alternative, Lisa? It's not good.
Right?
So let's have fun with it.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. So let's see if we have any comments, questions. Oh, let's see. Okay. From Trisha. Okay. Hi, Trisha. Do you like the new elastic waisted trousers and pants? I actually, the one in the intro, I think those are elastic. So yes, I do. What about you, Lisa?
Yeah, who doesn't love elastic?
I know.
All about anything, anything that's comfortable, right?
It's super comfortable. And
for me, it depends on the type of I don't like the big, the big banded elastic. Some people do. But
right.
For me,
no, but just like a tiny one, I think it's fine. You don't want it to be like, I don't know, too, whatever. Anyway. Yes, I like that. All right. Carrie Welsh. I have always been told after a certain age not to show your tummy. I am on the edge with this. What do you think? And how do you keep this concept classic? Well, like I said, like Lisa, you're not comfortable with showing your tummy. And honestly, there are days when I'm not comfortable, but then there are days when I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wear it. And again, I only show not too much. And I never like to show my belly. Like I had 2 kids and I'm over 50. There are certain places I'm not going to show. So you just really have to feel comfortable with it. If you're comfortable, Carrie, with doing it, you should do it. Go for it. Absolutely. I don't care how old you are. That's not an issue. It's if you're comfortable. Okay, Estee Rosenbaum. I feel sunscreen under anything, especially my face. It's 100% the first move in the morning. Can you recommend oh my gosh, yes, a sunscreen with a tinted moisturizer. My favorite right now, Estee, is, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is the Bliss tinted sunscreen. It's 50, I believe, SPF, and it's tinted, and it is amazing. It's actually kind of like a primer to my makeup. It's amazing. What's yours?
I have a lot, of course.
Yeah.
But I would say my favorite is ISDN, ISDN. And what I love about the ISDN is that not only are you getting protection and it's tinted, but it is actually reversing sun damage while you're wearing it.
Oh, so, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was recommended many years ago by my dermatologist, and it's still my favorite. Amazing.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Tammy, what liner do you use to waterline? Is it a liquid liner? I'll let you. do
Yeah,
that.
you can use a liquid. My go-to for every day, because it's liquid is great and it lasts longer and you're not going to get any smudging at all, but it just takes more time and I find myself always in a hurry. So
Yeah.
I like the Urban Decay, and it's made for the waterline. They have 3 or 4 shades that are specifically made for the waterline, and they stay on pretty good.
So I'm always a little afraid to do the waterline only because are you hurting the inner eye? Like, I don't know.
So the thing with me, so I get styes. So someone who gets styes is very cautious. So I don't go deep down into my waterline. I stay very, very close to the base of my lashes. So it's not touching those areas that can get clogged. And some
Okay.
people just don't like the feel of it, or a liquid liner is another option, because you have, especially if you have them with a fine tip,
Mm-hmm.
you can be very, very precise about it and use even less.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, we're getting another one. Okay. What are the top 3 items to travel with? That's a great question. Do you want to go first? Or do you
Is
want me
that
to?
it's a makeup question? I'm just making sure it's
I
not
mean, I
fashion
guess
stuff.
let's do makeup. Let's do makeup.
Okay. It's funny because I'm putting together now, because I've had a few people reach out and ask for my top travel makeup. So obviously you want to bring a good SPF.
Mhm.
Find one that is easy to apply and that you'll put on all the time. I always carry a mineral powder, because you can apply it over your makeup. It's not liquid. You can throw it in your carry-on and not worry about it. So that would be my number one. Cream products that are eye, cheek, and lip. So
Mm.
again, less product.
Yep.
Cream products are my favorite, especially for mature skin. So like I have this milk one here. You just take this, cheek, eye, lip, done.
Perfect.
Anything to keep it easy. And then for me, and again, everybody's different, I like a good waterproof mascara. My favorite is Clé de Peau. I've been using it for so many years. There's a lot of great mascara
Right.
there, but those would be my 3.
All right. Well, I think I have time to show real quick. Mine would be the Bliss tinted SPF. And then second would be like a really quick blush to put on, and then a lip gloss. Those are my 3. I always have to have something on my lip. I feel very washed out unless I have something on my lip. So those are mine. Next week, we're going to have my special guest, Teresa Smith, and she's at TS City Chic. So look for that next Monday at 12 Eastern. This has been so much fun. Thank you, Lisa.
I know. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored. This was so much fun, and good luck to you. And I can't wait to see more of your shows.
Oh my God, you're the best. And you made it super, like, I was calm because you were here.
Oh, good.
All right. So we're going to send it to another commercial, I think.